Okay, so we want to create some movement for our hero. I've opened the hero up in Stencyl and I'm on the Appearance tab for the hero, and you can see that in the Appearance tab we have a number of animations. We're going to make use of those later. At the moment our hero has no behaviours, so I'm going to create a behaviour for him so that we can move him left and right to begin with. So go to Game Center and go to Actor Behaviours, create a new behaviour, and we'll call this hero movement. We're going to open it in the design mode, and it's an active behaviour. When the design mode opens, you'll see this interface that looks, if you've done any Scratch programming, very similar. You have these kind of coding snippets here. You've got a library of coding on the right hand side, categorised under different areas and categories. So the basic logic of what we're trying to achieve with our hero is just to ask it to interrogate the keyboard and say if this key is pressed, then we move him to the left. If this key is pressed, then we move him to the right. Otherwise, we want the character to stay still. So we go to our Flow tab and we use these constructions. We're going to use an if construction. Sorry, just grab 2 there. An otherwise if, and an otherwise. I'm going to use these 3 together to control the behaviour. So go to user input, and looking at keyboard, we're going to choose this first one and put that into our if and otherwise if statements. It says choose control here, so I'm just going to double click on that, and you can see we've got some presets. In fact, you can assign any key you like to control, but Stencyl's already got some set up for us. The left, right, up and down keys, they correspond to the arrow keys on the keyboard, and those are the ones that I'm going to be using to control my character, specifically the left and right one. So I'm going to go to the right one, and let's put that in there, and then I'm going to go and choose the left one for the otherwise if statement. Now go to your actor tab, and we want to move the character. We could do this with the positioning of the character. We could use these as one way to do it, but I'm going to use the slide statement here, which is just an animation effect. Bring a couple of those in, and what we're going to do is slide the hero self by 5 pixels on the X and by no pixels on the Y. If we're going to the right, it needs to be a positive number, so that's why I put 5 in here on the X axis, and over 0.1 seconds. Obviously, as you change these values, the type of animation you'll get, in terms of quickness of response of the actor, and the quicker they'll move over the screen. If you shorten the time, the quicker they'll move over the screen. If you lengthen that and keep the time same, again they'll move quicker and slower. So you can play with these to see and get the kind of action that you like. So to go to the left, I need to move him -5 on the X, 0 on the Y, and I'm going to go in the same setting. Okay. Otherwise, we're going to do nothing. So I'm going to just pop that into my animation, and actually I'm just going to pull that out for now and just test the game. Now, having just tested it with the screen capture software that I'm using, there seems to be a problem with actually capturing the real behaviour, but I'm sure if you test it you'll see that the character moves backwards and forwards. In the next video I'm going to show you how to change the animation of the character so that when he moves left, his animation changes to make him look as though he's walking left, and to make his animation look as though he's walking right in the opposite direction. So have a look at that.